Hello YouTube, what is going on? So you may not know this. I have multiple YouTube channels and I'm just as boring on all of them. Hey! No, but for real, this is not necessarily a tutorial, but like recently I've been making a lot of music, and I've been using Patcher quite a lot more than I normally do. So this beat, I'm just going to show you it. Like this is it currently. Like I've done a bit more like mixing and stuff than I'd normally do, but this is it so far. So we're just going to listen to, I mean, it literally repeats, so we're just going to listen to it like once or twice maybe. So here we go. So yeah, so that's the beat. That's the basic, simple hip-hop beat that I've made. I'll give you a rundown of the patterns, sure, why the hell not. So pattern 1, we've got the drums. Fairly standard. Pattern 2, we have got, what have we got? We've got the 808s, right? Now, these are like homemade, not really 808s, right? So we've got like a pitch modulation, we've got volume modulation, which is not really much modulation at all, but whatever. That sounds like this. So it basically sounds exactly the same as the rest of these things. So this one is an electric keyboard bass that I've named it keyboard bass on the mix because that's kind of what it is. I've put some chorus on it so that it sounds fatter, and I put some distortion on it so it was distorted, because this is how it sounds normally. So it's pretty weak normally. I put chorus on it to make it sound fatter. Sounds alright. Put some distortion on it. So I like how that sounds. You put it with the bass. Sounds pretty cool. Then I made this guitar. Well, I didn't make this guitar, right? This guitar is a Dire Straits distorted whatever. It's one of the standard ones you get with Slayer. Alright, so naturally it sounds like this. A bit fun when you mix two keys together, so but yeah, so it's pretty heavy. On Patcher, now this is what I like. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can see this. Otherwise this kind of defeats the object of the recording. But anyway, so on the Patcher we've got Fruity Chorus, which then goes into Fruity Delay Bank and Reverb 2 from Fruity Delay Bank. Then that goes to the FL out. We've also then got the same chorus goes into a phaser, then a Fruity Reverb. So chorus, phaser, reverb out, chorus, delay bank, reverb out. And the reverbs are different. So one of them, I'm not going to go into it. The first one is just it's the drum room one. The second one is the cathedral one, just so they have like different effects on it. So this is how it sounds with it. Kind of just has like a little bit of variation, you know. So with the bass and the keyboard, it sounds like this. Sounds quite cool. You put the drums on top of it. It's got a pretty heavy vibe to it. I've been working on this for like half an hour now, I guess, not very long. I'm just gonna save it and open another one because I wanted to just basically use this to highlight what I've been doing with Patcher recently. What was I doing with this? I was saving it, but what am I going to save it under? Right, we're going to put it on beats. That's not what I wanted to save it, but whatever. Alright, so we want to open the most recent one that I did, I believe, is this one. So Starry Sky is a new track that I've just released. I put these stupid notes on it so that I remember what I'm doing with it, because I got a shit memory and I'm human, so you know. When this loads in, right, this is the track we've got. Right, now, yeah, this is the one. Right, so this is the bit which it uses Patcher for. So let's listen to this. It's just so that sound there sounds a little bit whistly as well at the minute, but this sound here is the one we want to listen to. So this one is the one that's different. This one is pattern 19, which is Plock 2, right? Which is on number 6? 16. Alright, 16. There we go. Bam. That's the only one we want to listen to. And we want to turn off Patcher. So this is how it sounds without Patcher. Wait, I'm on the wrong pattern. Right, here we go. This is what it sounds like without Patcher. Right, so that's basic, rubbish, boring, whatever. Now, this Patcher, bear with me, is quite a complex one. So this is how it sounds with Patcher. Right, cool. Now, if you can see this, you'll understand why I said it's complex. If you can't, then I've got the fun of explaining it to you. So we're going to go fuck me, I don't even know. We're going to go from the top root first. So the top root, it goes from the sound in, which is that plonk sound, goes into a delay bank, which is set to do it that much. I don't know what I'm looking at when I do that. Then it goes into a gross beat, which does that to it. Fuck, I really hope you can see this, otherwise it's just me saying it can do this and then that. Basically, it goes into a delay bank, into a gross beat, into a convolver, into Valhalla Frequency Echo, into another gross beat, and then out to FL Studio, right? Basically, what that means is it's got a delay, which then gets filtered, then it gets an echo on it, or like a reverb on it, then it gets feedback and stuff thrown on top of that, then it goes through another gross beat, which is another, like, filter? We'll call it filter, right? Then it goes out, right? The second layer is just the straight up plock, the bonk that it is to start with, goes straight into Valhalla Frequency Echo, which means it gets all the feedback and stuff on it. That goes into gross beat, that goes back out. The next one, oh shit, I missed a bit. Oh well, we'll go through that in a second. We'll go through the next one in a second. The bottom one goes into a fruity parametric EQ, which again, hopefully you can see it. It pulls up some low mid, it pushes down some high mid, just to get the frequencies I wanted. Goes into gross beat, then from there into Valhalla Frequency Echo to gross beat, and then out again. Okay, so the bit that I missed: fruity delay bank, gross beat, fruity convolver, comes down into a distortion. Similarly, the bottom root goes parametric EQ to gross beat into the distortion, and the main root goes from the in to the distortion to the out. Okay, the distortion also goes to Valhalla Frequency Echo to gross beat and then out. So it's a bit of a tangle. Hopefully you can see it. Like, hopefully you can see what's going on. If you can't see what's going on, I hope you understand. So we went this is just the basic convolver. Frequency echo. Like, all I do with this, I just turn some knobs and hope that it sounds alright. And if it doesn't, then I'll change it. This is the slow down one, just so that it gives that like jittery effect, I guess. That's kind of what I wanted from it, because it's at the start of a drop, I guess. Fruity distortion, I believe, is just the default, but I don't know. Parametric EQ, I already showed you that. Gross beat, that's got complex 10 and half beat. Yeah, a lot of it depends on this and this, basically. The gross beat is always thrown in because, you know, it's just a faithful. It's a good sound. I like it. I feel like it really helps the track become something else. Without it, or just with it as a block, for instance, it sounds pretty crap. We're going to do that. Let's not repeat. There we go. So, what have I done? Alright, this. So that's how that sounds without it. If you put this back on. So that's that. Basically just wanted to effectively praise Patcher, is what this video is about. Just say that Patcher is an amazing thing that is, I mean, I've not used it a lot, but it is something that I do want to use a lot more, because I think I used it on this. Let's have a look. We don't want to do that. So the Patcher thing, basically, I mean, it just works, you know? It just does a thing, and it does it bloody well. See, like on here I could have used it, because that's a lot of things to use, rather than just using something that it does it all. Yeah, so I obviously didn't use it on this, but anyway. Basically, just wanted to say that Patcher is really fucking cool. If you've got FL Studio, you should definitely like check it out, because it's good fun. It's great to use. A little bit complicated. It's kind of like analog. That's kind of how I want to use it, just as an analog, but it's not quite analog. I guess if you really want to do that, you need to get Kontakt or Reaktor, or whichever one it is. I think it's Reaktor, which is obviously a goal for everybody, right? Anybody that wants to make music wants to invest in all of these things, but you know, you've got to save money, you've got to do it properly. But yeah, no, I just wanted to basically showcase what I did or have done with Patcher. So that's me done. Alright, thanks for sitting and watching me mumble. Hopefully this stuff actually hopefully you can actually see it, otherwise God help you. Anyway, yeah, bye.